I Was There, Man, episode 29, Back Row Sucks, is brought to you by Soul Lyric. Details at the end of the show.
And I was there, man.
I was there.
And I was there.
I was there, man.
But baby, I was there, man.
Picture this. You finally get a ticket to see one of the greatest songwriters of all time. A quiet night, an acoustic guitar, and the perfect room. Massey Hall in Toronto. Red seats, warm lights, the kind of venue built for stories and subtlety.
And on stage, John Prine, just a man and his songs. Brad from CIUT's Phil's in Radio show had been waiting on this one, but when he went to grab a ticket, the only seat left was way up top in the balcony, back row.
I'm Brad, and I was there.
And sometimes the back row gives you perspective. Other times it gives you a headache. Because scattered around Brad were a handful of enthusiastic younger fans who decided the show was less of a listening experience and more of a suggestion box.
Song requests started flying between every tune, every pause, every quiet moment. And when you're seeing a master storyteller like John Prine, silence is part of the music. But silence was not on the set list that night. We call this one Back Row Sucks.
Brad, I'm Jerry. Nice to meet you, Brad. And you got a concert story, man?
Well, yeah, the last time we went, and it was sad because John's, half his jaw was missing and his voice was in trouble. But we couldn't get decent seats, and we had to go like way up in the galleys. They used to call what they used to call them, the children of paradise. We're up in the top, and the people were yahoos. They were singing along and shouting out requests, and I just wanted to kill them because it's John Prine.
And he's intimate. It's an intimate venue.
It's Massey Hall, right? They were just yahoos, and it was really it spoiled it for us. So, and like I said, it was a yearly. Well, every Massey Hall trip there we were. I mean, he's John Prine. I think he's brilliant. I think he's up there with. Well, I don't want to say Gershwin and those people, but
I'd say Dylan. I'd put him up there with Dylan.
Well, maybe not Dylan, but a subcategory below Dylan, he's there.
Gotcha.
I mean, Dylan's Dylan, right? Subcategory, he's like top of the pile, like Townes Van Zandt, all those people. He's so much better than all of that stuff, right?
Love that.
Just because his lyrics are so human.
Yeah.
Do you know the story about his first gig?
No.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Okay.
So for some reason, I can't remember the whole circumstances, but he was working for the post office, and somebody let him do a couple songs, perform a couple songs at this nightclub or this coffee bar or whatever it was, right? Yeah. And the manager liked what he did and said, "Can you come back tomorrow night?" So John went home figuring, I've got to have all new material for tomorrow night's show. So he goes home and writes Sam Stone, Hello in There, and something else.
All in one day.
Yeah. Like,
jeez.
How does this happen?
Yeah,
he's touched by somebody.
Yeah, genius coming out.
What Brad is saying here is part of rock and roll folklore, and it's partially true.
Yeah, John Prine did play some brand new material on that second night, but he didn't actually write those songs one night after his first gig.
He performed Sam Stone, Hello in There, and Angel from Montgomery that second night, but he had them written beforehand.
It was his confidence that grew after that first performance.
Sam Stone is just so brilliant.
Well, to me, I think
climbing up the walls.
I say it's one of the heaviest songs ever written. There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes.
Where all the money goes.
That's
I know.
heavy stuff, dude.
Climbing up the walls while sitting in a chair. He was brilliant. He was brilliant. It was really sad when he went.
We came up with the idea of I Was There, Man to curate and preserve the memories of our rock and roll experiences. Music shaped our lives and forged our friendships.
Hi, it's Dave here to tell you about Soul Lyric. Find it at soullyric.com and Soul Lyric app. That's SOULYRIC on Instagram. It's an AI-powered platform that transforms the song lines and titles that you love into a mirror of self-discovery. Jerry and I have both tried it and we're blown away by how dead accurate it is.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks to Brad from the Phil's In Radio show on CIUT-FM in Toronto for that great story. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Look for more I Was There, Man on all your favorite platforms.